Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This one is more of a request I saw in a previous video of people just wanting to see some more G-Rebels, just more of the playthrough itself. We're just gonna go ahead and do that and jump right into it and do another story mission, because why not? I'm kind of liking the idea that my uploads are varied, so that way I'm not playing the same game over and over and over and suddenly I get hit with a burnout. So it's nicer this way. And ooh, for a moment that felt like my computer or the game froze. I do remember they said that they were eventually going to work out some of the performance issues in this game, but I guess they haven't updated it yet, I guess. It would be nice to see those performance issues fixed. I'm scrapping VR altogether. I can't get it to work, and there's nothing else I can do about it. I'm not going to worry about it. So long as I can play the game, I'm perfectly fine.
Xerxes is supposed to transport experimental hardware from Eden to Davos. Unfortunately, the freighter suffered drive failure and fell out of quick travel at Paradise Falls. It is currently unable to fly on under its own power. The crew is trying to repair the damage, but it is stranded in a danger zone and the freighter is barely armed. It has requested protection to secure it against possible attacks for the duration of the repairs. Carter is already on his way. Octane has a strong interest in the freighter's cargo arriving safely, so don't screw this up.
There's more dialogue than there is the description of the mission objective, so kind of hard to follow along with that.
I hope you're not still holding a grudge about that Rico business. It's not like we robbed a bank. It was just cargo credit, done, end of story. So let's
look at that.
focus on today's mission. I'm already on my way to the rendezvous point. See you there.
I do remember that the game has a fairly large map. Not sure how much of it we can explore.
But it seems that the ion drive is somehow blocked.
Check this out, rookie. Eden's finest. A brand new Leopard-class freighter. There's no way the engine on this thing just failed. Someone helped it along.
You suspect a trap? Someone wanted them stranded here?
I don't know. Something doesn't add up. Have a look around to see if you can spot anything that doesn't belong here. If you find something, give it a full scan.
Copy. I'm on my way. I don't get it, though. Why would anyone go through all this trouble just to freeze a freighter?
They don't care about the freighter. They want the payload inside.
I guess I scanned the freighter. The objective is not very specific on what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so I scanned it. The objective doesn't update the description.
As I said, have a look around to see if you can spot anything that doesn't belong here. If you find something, give it a full scan.
Is he talking about the ship or the environment? Because I just see a bunch of rocks. That's something to scan? No. Is that something to scan? Probably not. Is this like a resource or something? Oh, is this something to pick up?
As I said, have a look around to see if you can spot anything.
48 credits, okay. Maybe I just shoot this other thing then.
Give it a full scan.
I doubt this is related to the mission though, because objective is not being specific as to what I'm supposed to do. 96 credits, okay. I guess just look at the freighter? I'm gonna assume. Okay. Or not. I guess I just scanned it twice and yeah, all it says is locate and scan any anomalies that might cause the Xerxes lockdown.
That doesn't belong here. If you find something, give it a full scan.
Okay. Well, All right, then. It's not saying, you know, scan the surrounding area around the ship or scan the ship, which I just did. There's no objective indicator to tell me, to point me to a specific direction or area of the map that I would go to and scan that area. There's some more vehicles here. Maybe scan a vehicle. So, right. I scan it again.
As I said, have a look around to see if you can spot anything that doesn't belong here. If you find something, give it a full scan.
Boy, no idea what to do. Oh, there's an enemy.
These are EMP emitters. They'll immobilize any ship with an ion drive. We're probably already being watched.
Destroy it.
It takes at least 3 emitters to nail down a freighter of that size. Find the remaining units and destroy them to clear the blockade. I'll keep an eye out for any suspicious ships nearby.
All right, so
Okay, gotcha.
we finally found a disturbance. It's
So we've been set up. How are we supposed to get out of here? We're a sitting duck.
No need to panic. We are working on it.
so I got to find 2 more of those.
What has the
EMP
Xerxes
emitters.
actually loaded that the rebels are so keen on? Must be some damn valuable cargo.
The first prototype of the T-Sync, an experimental piece of hardware developed by Octane in Eden.
T-Sync? Never heard of that. What is it?
Sorry, but details on the T-Sync are far beyond your pay grade, Sergeant Carter.
Okay, I got the message. Rookie, can you speed up a bit? I have some ghost signals on long range, approaching our position.
Right. Yeah, it's taking a moment to find this stuff, that's for sure. Might be on the far end of these islands here, I guess. Oh. Is that one over there? Do I have to go to these islands over here, these floating islands? I would assume I can go out this far. May as well destroy these things since it's easy credits. Do need to make sure I have the stuff needed to upgrade. That should be an emitter from the looks of it. No, it doesn't look like it. Nope, it's not. All right. Now I can't see because of the thunderstorm. This is going to make things more interesting and longer. Now I feel like I kind of have to wait for the weather to clear up before I start searching again. Otherwise, I just look for red hues. Red hues being a dead giveaway that it's probably the transmitters I got to take out. Well, at least the storm didn't last too long. But I still can't see anything. I don't even know if these other transmitters are like right here or if I'm supposed to go further out. Oh, and that's a city from the looks of it, huh? I guess we're trying to go over there then. All right. Also, going at max speed, I doubt I'm going to find anything over here this far out from the ship, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Oh, that looks like a transmitter. Oh, is that one of the things I got to destroy? Yep. Okay. All right. Well, got to go this far out. Again, kind of wish the objective would kind of show us like a general area of where we're supposed to go and search. But it is kind of whatever. So now I got to find one more. Somewhere around this mountain. Or these islands. And that city looks pretty cool. Hopefully we go there after we destroy this last transmitter. feel like I gave myself a nice little boost in credits with all these little resource things I'm destroying. I don't know what they are, but it's providing money that I need to upgrade my aircraft. I forget what I keep forgetting what it's called. Kind of searching around, and I still don't have any luck finding this last transmitter. Wouldn't be surprised if the last transmitter is not on this rock. Yeah, I thought this was a transmitter, but it is not. It's just more weird crystals to destroy. More credits. That wasn't even... only 12 credits, huh? Well, maybe the color of these crystals determines how valuable they are, I guess. 48 credits, yeah. Probably just determines how valuable they are. Doing one more search pattern around this area, and then I guess I'll have to go to a different island then. Try and search for that last transmitter. It would probably make sense if it's on another island anyway, considering each of these transmitters were on their own respective island. Maybe try a floating island here. Maybe it's going to be on here. No. No. Okay. Definitely does feel like I'm already overstayed my welcome on the first portion of this mission, just trying to look for these transmitters. Ah, finally found it. Sitting on one of these floating rocks.
That's the last emitter down. Xerxes, see if you can spark that ion drive back to life.
Great job. The ion drive is back online, but it looks as if its core was fried by those emitters. We need to limp these Xerxes to that skyport across the sector for proper repairs.
Copy. We'll guide you to the skyport, but brace yourself. Looks like the clowns who set up this blockade are finally showing up to check on their prize.
Alright, looks like we got some action inbound, finally.
Here they come. Weapons ready. What the fuck? The rebels are deploying C-3 bombers? Rookie, try to stop them at all costs before they get within range of these Xerxes.
Alright. So far, these missions definitely need to kind of pick up the pace a bit. And it just does boil down to the fact that a lot of these objectives won't really show you your general direction where you need to go. So you're spending a lot more time trying to look for these objectives.
Here comes another wave. Rookie,
So you gotta make sure to
keep
go
your
for that
priority on
bomber.
those bombers. They'll cause by far the most damage.
Alright.
Another wave? These rebels really aren't screwing around.
Definitely need to increase my DPI settings a little bit to make it easier to maintain aim on a mouse. Okay, so that guy was just leaving. All right. All right, maybe I should lower my DPI settings just a tad bit.
Man, I hate these babysitter jobs. And how can the rebels have an armada of C3 bombers? Even Octane has a shortage of them.
The freighter might explode. I think. We'll have to wait and see if this is the last possible wave. I'm hoping it's kind of the last wave. Right now, the Skyblade feels still a little bit wonky without some of the upgrades I need.
T-Sync thing. Whatever it is, it must be worth a fortune.
This is MFC Xerxes. We have taken some heavy damage. The freighter's barely holding. We've got fire in the engine bay. We've secured the T-Sync and are evacuating. Repeat, we're evacuating now. This thing's gonna blow.
Copy. Evacuation process confirmed. Did you manage to secure the T-Sync prototype?
Confirmed. T-Sync secured. Prototype now on the escaped Skyblade. Evacuation complete.
That's good to know.
Is it still going to be an escort?
What the hell are you doing? Stop right now. Oh my god, Carter, no.
Oh, that voice acting, man. The AI voicing.
Got it. T-Sync, huh? Whatever that is. It's mine now.
What the fuck, Carter? Did you just kill the crew of the Xerxes?
What? What are you talking about? We got here, we were attacked, everybody got killed. Don't overcomplicate things.
You do realize that I'll have to report this to the Directorate?
Nah, I'm not sure. Given your background as a weapons smuggler, I wouldn't want to throw the first stone.
Really? Are you serious? You think you can pull this off?
Relax, rookie. Little secrets between best friends keep the friendship fresh. I'm now going to find out what this mysterious T-Sync is, and how much it's worth on the black market. If the rebels risk their last bombers for this, it must be worth a fortune.
Okay. I had to figure that
Escort 49.
he was already a little bit fishy.
What the fuck is going on out there? We've lost contact to Freighter Xerxes. Return to Davos right now.
Okay. Let's see what happens if the story gets any more interesting. I just really don't want to deal with more missions like that where it just took forever to find these objectives.
Transit complete. Restoring manual controls.
And then, as usual, gotta wait for a moment to see what happens before I figure out what the next mission is. But I'm gonna go and upgrade the Skyblade first. I think I should have enough credits for another upgrade.
Destination confirmed.
Just passed it, too. Yeah, so far, once you finish a mission, the story kind of just falls flat, and it doesn't pick up again until you just do the next mission. There's no follow-up after a mission. Okay, I found a good amount of credits there. Okay, 2,300. It's enough for a upgrade. Actually, no, it's not enough for a upgrade. Cannon recovery. I can't get either of those. Defense. Hull reinforcement. Deflector shield upgrade. Flares. Oh, I keep forgetting that we have flares. Okay, this tree is still locked. Engine. Afterburner. Speed boost. Engine upgrade. Yeah, we'll just go for increased afterburners. Make us a little bit faster when we're boosting. All right, let's just move on to the next mission, I guess. I guess it's Octane. Rico's Emporium, Black Widow. Atlas Racing. Yeah, so looks like our primary form of storytelling is from Octane. Black Widow is if I want more contracts. Let's just go ahead and do one of those. Get some more money. I would like to do some more, at least another upgrade to the cannons. Cannon cooling, maybe? Or go for just primary damage. I think I want to go for more damage. Oh. Some more stuttering, more stuttering. Probably going to be always a thing until otherwise. I'm also going to consider getting a flight stick, because the game is compatible with pretty much every flight stick out there, the more modern ones anyway, the ones that don't require you to tinker to get it to work on your PC. So I might just look at one of those. Plus, I really want to use one for Ace Combat. Ace Combat 8 once that comes out in a couple months. October? Yeah, one more month actually. Oh, so they don't refresh then. And it looks like there's only 5 in total that's available. So not the best source of income, since these don't refresh and you can't just randomly pick one. Okay. Let's just see what happens here.
A high-ranking director at Pawson Inc. is blocking a lucrative corporate merger by refusing to vacate his seat on the board. This old-timer believes his seniority protects him, but our client decided to accelerate the transition. Scan zone coordinates uploaded. That's the last known ping of the target profile. Track him down, but remain alert for accompanying security personnel.
And another scan X amount of cars until we find our target. That guy just disappeared. Nope.
Target acquired. Takedown authorized. Hey, who are you? Why the hell are you scanning me? Security! Watch out. Active executive protection has just entered the sector.
A little bit of stuttering, making it a little bit hard to dogfight.
You idiots! If I'm going down, I'm taking the whole board with me. Excellent work. I'll make sure the reward is transferred to your account.
All right, 800 credits, but it's not enough to get another upgrade. Let's see what this next mission brings us. Hopefully, it's not the same as the other mission we're taking forever to find our stuff. And maybe this one will be a little bit more straightforward.
Listen up. We've got something a little unusual. Colonel Marcus Rhine, a senior Octane officer, is moving by Metro Rail from Sector D4 to D6. Don't ask me why he's taking the train. It's not how brass usually travels, but that's what's happening, and he's requested cover. Carter's tied up, so this one's on you alone. Your job is simple. Shadow the route, keep eyes on the train, and make sure nothing gets close enough to cause trouble. Head to the Metro Rail station in Sector D4.
All right, this one,
will board shortly.
the train mission, this one it looks familiar when I remember seeing in some of the promotional material for this game that there was a train sequence, high-speed train sequence. So hopefully it's this one, and if it is, it should be pretty straightforward. Don't have to waste time looking for an objective, and we can just get right into the action. And maybe the payout will be just enough for me to get another cannon upgrade at least.
There's the train. Make sure it gets home in one piece.
All right, there's the train.
Zulu 1, listen up. We got one big boy inbound on the train. Looks like trouble.
Copy. Visual on the C3 bomber, but something's off. She won't
Oh.
drop payload in these canyons. Too much risk of a blowback.
Affirmative. Scanners are spiking, but it's not bombs.
What the fuck, man? What are these things?
Is that a drone swarm? They're attacking with mosquito drones.
Okay.
Zulu 1, forget the bombers and focus on the mosquitoes.
Understood. Ignoring the bomber for now. I'm moving to intercept the swarm.
I guess I just randomly fire then.
The train has taken too much damage.
Okay.
Mine was killed.
All right. That was way too fast. I just didn't have enough time to react if I was just supposed to just fire randomly into the swarm or not. All right, well, we'll just ignore the bomber this time.
We got one big boy inbound on the train. Looks like trouble.
Copy. Visual on the C3 bomber, but something's off. She won't drop payload in these canyons. Too much risk of a blowback.
Affirmative. Scanners are spiking, but it's not bombs.
All right, I'll just fire on the drones, I guess.
Is that a drone swarm? They're attacking with mosquito drones.
Just burst fire so I don't worry about
Zulu 1, forget the bombers and focus on the mosquitoes.
overheating.
Understood. Ignoring the bomber for now. I'm moving to intercept.
And I overheated.
You see those mosquitoes right over the train? They're breaching the armor. Make sure to take them out first.
Copy. Going for the drills. I'll peel off that hull.
So more drones. Okay, more drones. So far, so good. And they seem to be ignoring me entirely, which is fine with me. Oh, what? Whoa. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, I'm just burst firing down these drones as much as I can. I think that's all I can really do. Yeah, they're just flying through the buildings, so not much there that I can do. Is that it?
Nice work. Ryan arrived safely at his destination.
All right, look, just like that. I want more missions like that. Just straightforward. I am not spending 20 minutes trying to look for my objective for a 5-minute sequence after that. Very straightforward. 1,000 credits. Let me see. My credit count's right there. Is it? Kind of forgot. 2,700. 2,700. Let's see if that's enough for an upgrade to get the cannons upgraded. I'm always right there by the
Destination confirmed.
upgrade station too. Right? This building, yeah, okay, right. All right. Actually, no, I don't think that is enough for a cannon upgrade. I think the cannon upgrade
You have
was
reached your destination.
2714. This one right here, that's 3200. Cannon recovery stage, cannon cooling stage 2. I think this is the one I want more than cannon recovery after overheating. Yeah, let's just go for this. That might be a little more of an important upgrade to do over the cannon recovery. And then after that, we'll work on increasing the damage. But this is something I don't think I brought up before, but it feels like there's more options in the tech trees between offense, defense, engine, and your peripherals than there are missions where you can earn credits. I don't know what peripherals are, really. This seems to be something that can only be unlocked after a certain point in the story, but these upgrades get more expensive. But the story missions are only still paying out 1,000 credits. So either there's a lot of missions, doesn't feel like we'll be able to take full advantage of any tech tree anytime soon. Okay, well, that was pretty much a half hour. I'm gonna try and keep these videos at half an hour, but I'm gonna cut it down as much as possible, especially that first mission because of how long it took. And then when I go look into editing, if after editing and trying to trim it down as much as possible, maybe it's like 20 minutes, I'll probably just go and add in one more mission just to keep it at half an hour. All right, well, thanks for watching. Let me know if you guys want to see more G-Rebels, and if you do, I'll go ahead and post it up as often as I can, but still keep my uploads varied so that way it's not the same exact thing over and over and over. All right, well, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video.